Hello. You may notice there's a map in the corner. It's because I am on a new world. Today is April Fool's, April the 1st. And Valheim, the YouTube channel, put out an April Fool's video about Rocky the Pet Rock. And I've also seen some additional stuff that says that it's not just an April Fool's video, that it's actually an update. And I didn't really believe it until I started playing, and I picked up a rock or a stone, and it told me that I had a new inventory item of stone. And that only happens when stuff has changed in the world. So I am out in a brand new world. I just set it on casual because I only have a little bit of time before I have to run off to work. So enemies are not attacking me, but otherwise it's just a regular vanilla world. And I am scouring hillsides. Wonderful timing there, phone. I was not planning on recording. Anyways, I am out scouring hillsides because this is the place where you can find rocks and stones most commonly. So I've got a little bit of food and an hour before work, and I am curious if I can find a pet rock. I'm doing this in a world because the area in my world that I'm in has already all been generated, so I wouldn't find anything new without exploring out to new continents. And I just don't have that kind of time this morning. Definitely seeing a lot of rocks, but they all look normal. Like, they don't look like any sort of special rock or anything. So there's gotta be a new special Rocky's Pet Rock Stone. I expect it to be different, stand out a little bit. Okay, the house. That'll be the house. No other. Probably the best little side I've ever crossed so far. And so far I'm not seeing anything. Mushrooms. Mushrooms, nice. I'm looking for like resources in this world. I just want to find a rock. That's what it is. And if not, I'll see if I can put a rock on our sand. Or edge sand. Okay, good section hillside. Okay. That, ours. Never seen it be. Ooh, look at all that area I came for. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm not exploring this direction. Kind of hoping that Rocky will be shaped like the pet rock, because that would make it a lot easier to identify rather than having to check every stone. Also, I'm looking at any stones. Okay. Yeah, right there. And there are all sorts of stones here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like Rocky. Just, I'll just see that. Look at the right one. Yep, it's the right way. I think it's absolute. I'm not just constantly fighting them. Thank you, for great at a time. Yeah, a lot of others. Man, someplace like this was what I was kind of hoping to find when I was looking for my base. Because building like a tiered base up the side of each side of this river with the river access going out to the ocean, I think would have been really cool. Man, look how long that river is too. They don't usually last that long. Okay, there's a huge section of hillside behind us. Let's see if we can see anything unusual looking. I mean, that one looks like it could be a little bit bigger or different. That was right over there, but that could just be two of them. Let's go check it out real quick. Yeah, there's two there. Down, down. Okay, I was starting to get a little disheartened. And so I went to go check the patch notes. There is actually a patch out today. Okay, it says that there's a new build piece Rock as a friend, and a new game mode Heldor, which I did not see how to do, and a shotgun and deer razor, and body type deer. When playing as a deer, other deer will not become frightened of you. I don't know anything about that, but I did see. I watched Undeering Rising, or Undeered Rising. I haven't watched Demise of the Deer King yet. And Haldor's Hope looks really fun, but I don't think that those are all real. So I think that this whole thing might be an April Fool's joke also. But I'm hopeful that Rocky might actually be in here. Okay, I've been searching for half an hour so far and I've yet to find anything. I'm gonna try and corroborate some of this with the game itself. See if there's any other evidence that any of these updates and drops are real. See, it doesn't even show up in the changelog here. So that's a bad sign. We go new game. Don't have any way of changing to a deer body, which does not surprise me. Kind of naming their character Haldor. Nope, that did not work. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a different character and go to a world where I have a crafting bench or a stone cutter, because maybe you need a stone cutter in order to be able to make him. Alright, new build piece, stone. You only get something like that if there's been a change. Stone cutter hasn't changed anything. Do not see a Rocky the Pet rocking here anywhere. Nope. All of this feels like it's fake, except for that new build piece stone. That's the only thing that makes me think that... Oh, come on. There wasn't fog here a minute ago. Not gonna be able to see anything now. My time is up. I've played for about an hour and a half searching. I have explored this whole area, which this whole area right through here is all rocky cliffside and a beautiful place to look for rocks. And I found dozens of other rocky cliffsides along the way, including like this whole area behind me is covered in rocks around, and there's another valley right over there that's the same. No sign of any rocky. So, don't think it's actually implemented. I think I would have found one if there was one to find, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. You could have done better, Iron Gate. You could have done better. I didn't really think it was real to begin with. The only thing that made me think that it might be real was the new building material stone that you get when you pick up stone for the first time today. And I just played last night and picked up stone not 12 hours before I started this. So it's something that got implemented today, which means kudos Iron Gate for putting that in there, because that's the only thing that made me think this might be real. As a side note, this map is actually a really cool island to build on. I mean, I've got this perfect place here for a base idea that I've been wanting to do. There's a lot of other beautiful places running around down here. There's a great bay area down here. Actually, you could do a bay area here at the end of the mouth of the river too. That would be pretty cool. And I even just found a Leviathan. Wow, that is a tall mountain. I mean, that might be worth coming back to investigate right there. I think for my next playthrough, I'm going to save the seed and reuse it for my next world. Man, that is a big mountain. Look at that. That's a second smaller peak there and a bigger peak there. And that looks like it's over top of the clouds. Man, like, look at that height of that mountain. We can see the mountain behind me right back there. That's not nearly as tall. It's like a third of the height of that one. And I ran up there. That's a pretty good sized mountain. It's only like a third of the size. Alright. I'm stubborn, I'm determined, and I didn't give up. And after nearly 3 hours of searching, I found a rock. Now I do have the resource rate up to max so that I can give some of these to my other world. But we got a rock. Let's see, where is my hammer? Oh, it's under miscellaneous. Mysterious rock. Alright, I need some coal. Alright, we're successful. It's time to go back to our main world, and I'm gonna drop the other two off along the way at my offline building world. And yeah, I'm psyched. I actually am kind of surprised that this is real. I fully expected this to be just another April Fool's joke that they played. And it's actually adding something into the game that I have been wanting for years. And that is extremely rare, explorable findables. I was thinking more along the lines of like crafting recipes, which I guess this is one, but it's a specific resource that you have to craft. But that's a whole other video. Let's pop back into the other world. No! I can't give him a Sterling core for a hat. Okay, I shall name you Grant, and I shall never take you for Granite. Puns. They're stupid but fun. Ooh, wonder if I could give him a trophy. Wow, you got a lot of hair there, Grant. Man, that is a lot of hair. Alright, we're gonna leave that for now. Well, this has been a very long running around episode. We got a lot of exploring of a world that I will not play in. At least not anytime soon. But I think that's gonna be my next world seed, because that world was pretty cool. Anyways. Thanks for watching. Until I see you next time, have fun gaming. And remember, the rock is real.